All right, Stephen A. Smith says white folks are not allowed to comment on racially charged report about J.J. Redick.
I don't think he should have said that.
You like to indulge Sir Duke.
Seinfeld was in the room. Don't think he said it, though.
Okay, he didn't say it. Okay. Thank y'all for correcting me. All right, so J.J. Redick recently became the coach of the Lakers. Now, that's not a big deal to us. Who cares? But after becoming coach of the Lakers, a black woman came out and said that he called her the N-word while at Duke years ago. They were college students. He got the job. It's been 20 years, and people are asking, why did you wait until now to say this on one side? And the other side to say it don't matter when she said it. If he said it, should there be something done about it? Should he be canceled? Should he not become the coach of the Lakers? What do you think should happen?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? I zoned out.
I saw you.
J.J.
Redick was accused of saying the N-word to a black woman while he was in college at Duke. She came out and said it.
Did they have the proof that he said it?
It's her word. Her word not good enough?
Her word, a black person's word is bond.
See, now that's the question. Everybody's saying, well, if he did say the N-word at Duke University.
Why did she wait to come out now and say it instead of just saying it then?
Well, he
got big.
He just got the job for the Lakers as the head coach.
Oh, so she doing like a Kendrick Lamar. She was waiting, then pressure to step on him.
But he's been on TV for the last 15 years, so I don't, or at least
hire your white buddy and son. Hence the name of the video. Nepo.
Yeah, we're going to get into that. I disagree with y'all about that son part, but we're going to get into that. So the first part of this is, should he be dealt with, or should it be, if you got no proof, let's move on?
It should be checked, definitely. LeBron James should be, he should like check people's stuff before.
But how do you check it? It's like, it's word of mouth. It's just, he's saying he said it. We don't know how to prove it.
Well, that's why I did say, where's the fucking, is there a receipt?
So this is just a point. This is nothing burger. You got to just.
I don't think nothing's going to happen, but I think it's going to just be brushed over and moved on.
It already been moved on, honestly. But Stephen A. Smith said that white people shouldn't even speak on this.
Well, Stephen A. Smith can't say that, because if you talk about other races of people, then white people are allowed to comment on you.
Black stuff, exactly.
You can't say that, sir. He's not black. He's Caribbean. In Seattle, I've been called nigger 2 times, both while in high school. Did you fight? It was. Well, we know if it was by a Samoan.
Y'all know what's crazy?
You let that go.
Samoans. I've never been called the N-word, but I've been suspended for saying a slur myself. Remember that? Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all this story. So I'm in the 7th grade. I'm in an argument with this white dude, and just how we talk. I'm like, nigga,
I thought he was Native American.
He was white.
Oh.
I said da 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 da, nigga, da da da. I said the word nigga, and the white dude said, "But I'm not black."
Yeah, that was good.
Slick.
That's like.
I said, "Well, okay, cracker."
Oh.
So he goes straight to the teacher. He tells the teacher, and the teacher look at me. He's a black dude. He look at me like, like, I got to do something about this. He's like, all right, you got after school detention. So I've only been punished for racism. I've never been.
Well, that was racist. You called him a slur.
I've never seen someone get punished for being racist towards me.
Was he racist towards you?
Well, technically, no.
Okay, then. So somebody have to make a racist remark towards you or do something racist to be racist towards you. There go black people being victims.
The system is against me. Go ahead.
Let them catch a Los Angeles Nakers. Didn't she tell other people when it happened? If she has a complexion for the protection?
If she did tell other people, it's still her word. There's no video proof. It's just no way to prove it. Unless you get like dozens of people saying that certain personality traits measure up. If other people come out and say, yeah, he's done racist stuff, he did this over here, that over here, then it'll line up. But if she's the only one saying this, then yeah, I don't think much gonna come of it.
It needs to be checked. Cue the Jewish handbook for how to deal with it. 1 a month attending the African American Culture Museum in DC.
Oh man.
Not one time did a group of troglodytes, trollos in a car who did a nigger drive-by, but the other one was the dude chased me downtown Seattle. You had a white dude chase you in downtown Seattle and nobody helped you?
That's crazy.
That's what happens when you have limited blacks.
Oh, do you remember what happened with us when we was in a grocery store?
What?
You must remember that we was in a grocery store once and we was by the fruit, by watermelon. I mean, we bought fruit. And it was a group of white kids.
You made that accusation. I said I didn't hear that.
This was years ago. This was, it was a little, probably high school kids. I don't know. And we were in the fruit section and I hear the white girl say, you guys want some watermelon? And they kind of scare y'all. I'm like,
I didn't hear that.
That was such coward racism. It wasn't even.
Why didn't you fuck them up if you heard it?
It was a bunch of little white teenage.
July should be Jewish Heritage Month.
July.
July.
Why is that?
Why should July be Jewish Heritage Month? Brilliantly me.
Okay, they lie. July.
July. Brilliantly say, catch it, dummies. Catch it.
Catch it. All right. So everybody's making an opinion about what they think should happen. And unfortunately, while this is happening, new Lakers story develops when LeBron James' son, Bronny James.
Regina says, so is JJ Redick the next visible Donald Sterling?
We'll see. Although it was even worse because Sterling was the owner of the team. He's just the coach. So we'll see what happens with that. I don't think nothing comes from him more than likely. So right after that story kind of starts blowing over, the Los Angeles Lakers, which obviously is a team that LeBron plays for, his son was drafted at the 55th overall pick.
Nepo.
Now keep in mind, this is in the second round. This is a very late pick. It's a very inconsequential. People take these picks and don't really do much with them most of the time. So this pick happens, and there's a big uproar over nepotism in the NBA, and particularly LeBron James, his son only being drafted because he is his father.
We love Nepo.
And I'm about to say the same thing, Honor, but people disagree with me, but I'm gonna say it. Travis don't like when I do this, but I'm gonna do it.
Do what you gotta do,
The
dude.
owner of the team will choose his son as the damn person to run it, basketball operator, all this other stuff. These coaches would pick their sons to be their assistants, would help them get jobs throughout these leagues, whether it's the NFL, NBA, all these other stuff. Why is it such a huge deal that LeBron's son was drafted in the second round with a late pick? I see, people are saying LeBron James kept that spot from another black kid who worked hard. And it's like, well, LeBron's son was rated the top 20 pick before he had a heart condition, which I don't know if that's something that actually happened. Remember the heart thing that Bronny Leslie had when he had a
they thought that was the jab.
Some people say that's not real. That was all
staged.
But if it was real, then damn, I was top 20. I have that situation happen. Like, damn, can I get some level of leeway? I wasn't totally me in college. But anyway, there's a big deal saying the son did not deserve the pick. So I want to ask y'all the question. What is your opinion on black nepotism? Is it something that needs to happen more? Do you think?
Well, every race should be for their race.
But this is not really, when people are making the argument that the league is 85% black or 70% black or whatever.
Well, you know who make that argument.
Well, we know. So they're saying, what is the purpose of him trying to get his son in the league if he's not, quote unquote, not ready?
I just think it's going to be a bad look.
For who?
For both.
Why?
If he ends up being,
but the 50-50,
like one of the LeVar Ball boys, LiAngelo.
Hold on, they were good, except LiAngelo. He wasn't really that good, but
that's
the other
one
two
I'm
were
talking
good.
about.
LaMelo is he was an all-star.
I'm talking
He's been
about
dealing with injuries,
LiAngelo.
and the other one, Lonzo, just had to deal with injuries as well. But yeah. Although it's funny to me because the same people who had backlash against LeVar have the same backlash against LeBron. Or even
that
worse,
was different though.
Even worse, some people that supported LeVar and said y'all being crazy, he's supporting his sons are against this move right here. So it's not really leveling out to me. Go ahead.
EJ should be the Lakers' physical therapy coach. You know who EJ is, right?
Who?
I think he's talking about Magic Johnson's son.
Okay.
Dookie. You know they say he smelled like Dookie.
Oh man.
The draft has been set up strategically. Imagine billions leveled managing whose all teams would pick for the Los Angeles, LA to get Bronny. That's crazy.
No. Rich Paul, who is obviously Clutch Sports, LeBron's person who runs LeBron's company, or his company, honestly, he told other teams, do not draft Bronny or he will go play in Austria or Australia one.
I agree with brilliantly. I'd say considering the existence of the Boule Greed, frats, and secret society is happening all the time. Keep it coming, LOL. I mean, he's a 55th pick. Is it a really big deal?
It's funny. Thank you, Regina. I was thinking the same thing. The Greeks do it already. And they don't do it with black people. They only do it with other black Greeks.
Yeah.
You have to be a part of their fraternities or sororities in order to get the same privilege. So we should at least want it for just black people in general.
I agree with this. So being a player is the only option. What about an agent or athletic lawyer, etc.?
Well, how do we know that ain't his son's passion? Basketball.
Well, sometimes stuff can be your passion, but you're not good at it. Or you're not great at it.
It's not like, hold on. I'm not saying he's a great game changer. He's not a bad player. Like people act like he's an absolute.
I didn't say he's a bad player, but I'm saying.
I'm not talking about you. But people are making it seem like he's just an absolute bum that shouldn't be in the NBA. It's like, I don't know if he's going to be.
They're making him juxtaposed to his father. They're comparing. They're comparing the two.
That's
what you mean? They're going to compare the two?
Why would you compare me to my?
Because his father is great.
Okay, well, let me be
extraordinary to some people.
Let me be me then. Don't judge me towards my father is all time great. Why are you putting me towards him? You can have
a passion for it, but when you go into a field that your parent or parents are great in, you are going to be compared to them.
But that's normal. Back in the day, your father was normally the person who mentored you into a certain field.
And just expect to be compared. That's it. If you have the built for the
I don't think the comparison
criticism, then that's that.
I don't think the comparison is just a bad thing. It's just the people who he's a literal first year player and they already like he just cheats. He just bum. And it's like, all right, man.
Savannah James is not about faking no health issues with her child. Dude. Where'd the story come from? Black News. Peace and solidarity, fam. Shout out to On Code 24/7. And there you have it. Wonder what's the gematria on Bronny, the other son, and be the agent.
Well,
you said that the other son is. You think the other son is greater?
A lot of people believe the younger son, who's taller, they believe that he's going to be probably a better version because he's more taller. He's more of a.
This was a flex of black power. Made him hire the coach and his son.
That's what I'm like.
Well, I think he hired the coach because the coach was okay with his son.
I just think it's 55th pick. It's a 55th pick.
He said 55th pick is a clear indication.
It might be. There's definitely some stuff going on, some MK Ultra stuff. His son may be a part of the system as well, but
he may be a part of the system. You know, he's a part of the system.
On a very surface level, I don't see nothing wrong with a 55th pick being used on my son. I'm the first. Is he the first NBA player to play with his son? I think he's gonna be the first NBA player that plays with his son. It's a 55th pick.
Let me be your mentor since your daddy don't teach you shit. He's doing it. He's teaching his son shit.
And then when you see these young NBA players getting these 35-year-old women pregnant, maybe he want to be on a road with his son to make sure he direct him from doing wild shit. I don't know.
Unfortunately, African American men are incapable of passing their talent to their sons. This needs to be a study on. There needs to be a study on this.
Disrespectful as hell. Oh man. All right. But anyway, I just think black nepotism is not a bad thing. If we're gonna call this nepotism, I don't think it's a bad thing.
Bad juju.
I don't think so.